Yeah.
Good afternoon. My name is Camila Villamor, and this is my classmate, Denisa Su. And today we're going to talk about homosexuality on the Chilean education system. Homosexuality is, to begin with, a very complex thing because there's not much official information available about that. Most of the information that we have about homosexuality is mostly some myths and some rumors and things that are not always accurate about them. So in the Chilean education system, to begin with, from the the second half of the 20th century, and we had this problem that homosexuality is not seen as something as normal as today. So this condition of not being normal, given that we grew up in a heteronormative society, makes us have a very ignorant point of view about things, and this ignorance leads to bullying, because given that bullying is discrimination against something that is different, even if it's different gender, different sexual orientation, different way of thinking, political views, religion, etc. So with ignorance comes the idea of inclusive education. Inclusive education is only achieved given that we have a plan for all students and all schools and all teachers that can be used to reach a general point of view in which we can't discriminate, we can isolate, we can hurt a student or a teacher that has a different way of living, a different way of seeing things, seeing people. So given that teachers are responsible of this, teachers are not only responsible of education but also are victims from this. Not only students are being harmed by homophobia and transphobia and all the stuff, but also teachers are being harmed by it. Not only because they are victims, but mostly because of the ways that they have been educated. And given that they have been educated like this, they can change their way of thinking, and they teach the students to think that way, and that leads to more ignorance and more discrimination. So that's the point of having here in Chile the idea of the mobile, that is the in Spanish is Movimiento de Integración y Liberación Homosexual, which has been the most important organization here in Chile about hate crimes, given that there have always been gay students and transsexual students and transsexual teachers and gay teachers that have been discriminated and have been hurt and have been killed by it. So every time that there's a reform on our education system, they tend to include this idea of having an inclusive system in which nobody is harmed and everyone can be helped. Pausa.